Welcome to the GiG Budget Planner. When you first open the planner, there is a banner at the top saying that you are in protected view. Click this, enable editing. If you're going to be sending your budget planner to us, there is a section on the landing page for you to enter your name and email address. To begin your budget planner, start by listing your income by clicking here. Let's first take a look at the layout of the interface. We know that we are on the income section as it's indicated here and also in blue here in the tab section. Below each expenditure tab, there is a total figure associated with that particular expenditure. These tabs are where we will be listing all of our expenses. Above the main tabs are the spending totals and the results tabs, which we'll be taking a closer look at later. In this income section, we are able to select categories of income from the drop-down menus. There are 7 types of income to select, so let's select take-home pay, second, benefits, and income from self-employment. If your category of income is not in the drop-down list, then go down to columns 8 and 10, which don't contain any drop-down menus, and enter in your own category. So let's enter eBay sales. Once you have selected an income category, enter your weekly, monthly or yearly income figures. So for the take-home pay, let's enter £1,000 per month. Your total monthly figure is shown at the bottom of the yellow column and also under the blue income tab at the top of the page. Now for benefits, let's enter £85 per week. As you can see, the monthly amount is automatically calculated for you. Income from self-employment, let's enter £2,000 per year. And again, your monthly figure is automatically calculated. Now for eBay sales, let's put an average income of £20 per week. It's important to enter only one value against the category of income, either weekly, monthly or yearly. If we put another value for eBay sales, let's say £80 a month, an error will show and prompts us to enter just the one value. So let's remove the monthly value of £80. We have now successfully entered all our incomes, and the total income for the month is shown at the bottom of the yellow column here, £1,621.67, and also under the blue income tab at the top of the page. Now we can begin to enter our monthly expenses. Let's click on Household Bills tab. Here you'll notice a slightly different layout to the income area. In the first column, we can select the specific household categories, and in the blue column, we have the type of account that the expenditure is to be allocated to. For those of you that have taken our money course, you will be familiar with the piggy bank system with the 3 bank accounts that we recommend you to set up. So we have the bills account, the day-to-day spendings account, and the savings account. Next along we have the week, month, year and total columns. Part C, the monthly desired payment, is where we might be able to reduce some of our monthly expenditure. If we don't think we can reduce this monthly payment at all, then we enter the full monthly amount. If we have a goal to reduce the current monthly figure, we can enter that new figure here. The next column in green, this will automatically calculate the monthly savings that could be made by these potential cutbacks. So for example, if we entered a gas expenditure, which is a household regular bill, say of £50 per month, and our goal was to reduce that to £40 per month, then our potential saving on this particular cutback could be £10 per month. Our current total monthly expenditure at the bottom of the yellow column is now £50, which is also listed below the blue Household Bills tab. We are currently showing an income of £1,621.67 and monthly household bills of £50. In the blue area here, The three types of accounts will show the totals of each account in which the particular expenditure has been allocated to. As we have added the gas bill of £50 per month to the bills account, the amount shows here under bills. If we were to allocate the original gas expenditure from bills to our day-to-day account, then we will see that change here, from household bills to day-to-day. But for now, let's change that expenditure back to our bills account. And as we have no plans to try and reduce this figure, then we can change Part C, £40, back to the monthly amount of £50. Let's now select the Food Housekeeping tab. Select a category of groceries and another for smoking. Groceries, we enter £100 per week and we allocate that to the day-to-day spendings account. Cigarettes, £25 per week, allocating that also to the day-to-day spendings account. We don't have any goals at this time to save any money on these two bills, so we keep Part C, the desired monthly payment, as it stands at £433 for the groceries and £108.25 for the cigarettes. Therefore, there are no potential savings in the green column to be made. We now can see the total under the Food Housekeeping tab at the top of this page is now £541.25. The account section is showing that both the food and cigarettes of £541.25 have been allocated to the day-to-day account. Now let's go back to the household bills by clicking on the tab. Let's enter another expenditure for the rent. We'll allocate this to the monthly bills account and we'll put the rent in as £1,000 per month. Right, let's now assume that we have entered all our monthly expenditures in the relevant tabs. We can now click on the Spendings Totals tab at the top of the page. This will give us a summary of our monthly expenses, our desired spendings, i.e. a figure which we think we could reach by cutting back on things, and finally those possible cutback savings. If we now select the Results tab, we get to see the true health of our budget planner. We can see here our earnings of £1621.67 with an annual income of £19,460, and below our spending amounts of £1,591.25. Therefore, we clearly have more money coming in than what we have going out. This therefore triggers a message, "Well done, you spend less than what you earn." Below that, we see that we currently have £30.42 left over each month, which is equal to £365 per year. We currently have no cutback savings to be made. Now let's go back to our household bills page and let's change the rent and increase it from £1,000 to £1,100. We can now see the results of this by the Results tab. Our monthly income is still £1621.67, but our spendings have now increased to £1691.25. We therefore trigger a message of, "Oops, it seems you spend more than what you earn." We can see that each month we are now short of £69.58, which is equivalent to £835 each year. It is at this point where we can look closer at our expenditures and see where it is possible we could make some savings to make up that shortfall. We need to find a savings of approximately £70 a month to balance our budget. So let's go to our Food Housekeeping page and let's look at the smoking values. Let's say we've discussed this and have decided that we want to cut back on our smoking. Therefore, let's change our desired payment, our goal payment, from £108.25 per month down to £35 per month. We can now see a possible savings of £73.25 per month in the green column. If we click on the Spending Totals tab, we can now see the potential figure of £73.25 in the green tab at the top of the page, and also here in the column sections. Let's click back to the Results tab. We can now see the results of these potential cutbacks. We were originally short of $69.58 per month, but our potential cutback savings are going to be $73.25. If we were to implement these cutbacks, the result would be that we would have £3.67 left over each month. So let's go ahead with these cutbacks on smoking and enter the new figures into the food and housekeeping section. So let's click on the tab. In Part C, the monthly desired payment is the goal figure of £35 per month. We can now enter that figure, £35, into the month column. This has now triggered an error, as we now have the original weekly value and a monthly value, and we are prompted to enter just the one value. Therefore, we delete the original weekly amount of £25 per week and keep the new amount of £35 per month. The monthly desired amount will now be the same as the monthly payment, as we have no plans of reducing this any further, therefore showing up as no potential savings. Let's now run the results of this action. We can now clearly see that our income is greater than our spendings. Therefore, we have triggered the message, "Well done, you spend less than what you earn." We now have £3.67 left over each month, with no cutback potential savings earmarked. After considering our balanced budget, we've now decided that we would ideally like a little bit more than £3.67 left over each month. Therefore, one of the areas that we believe we could possibly make some big savings in is in the amount of rent that we pay. So let's look at the household bills section. Currently, we are paying £1,100 per month rent. We know we could possibly move to a different area and reduce our rent to £900 per month. So let's put that in for a goal this year. So in Part C, the monthly desired amount, we change the current figure of £1,100 down to £900, resulting in a possible savings of £200. Now let's run the Results tab. We can now see that the results of implementing these cutbacks, i.e. reducing the rent by £200, would leave us with £203.67 per month, which would be a very healthy budget planner. If we look at our piggy bank system with the 3 accounts, we can see that every month, in order to pay all of our expenses, we need to pay £1,150 into our bills account and £468 into our day-to-day account. If you need to send us your completed budget planner, please fill in your name and address on the home page, either by clicking the home page here or the GiG logo here. We hope this short video demonstrates that your financial situation only becomes clear once you have listed everything down. It is only at this point that the puzzle begins to take shape and reveals the full picture of your finances. You can then begin to see where possible changes and savings can be made. The video only demonstrates a few entries of expenditures, but your own individual budget planners will contain many more entries, and possibly using every one of the spending tabs at the top of the page. Here at GiG, we wish you all the best with your budget planner, and if you'd like to attend one of our money courses, please do get in touch with us.